How y'all doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Doing fine.
Alright, my name is Solomon, and I'm going to be presenting about Musashi Miyamoto. Now, before we start, do you all have any knowledge about it?
I think I heard about him in a few like books and everything.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, well, I can teach you as much as everything I know about. Okay, so to start off, Musashi was born in the Japanese province of Harima in 1584. He flourished during the late 16th and early 17th century. Some of the most notable martial arts that he took place would be like sportsmanship, jiu-jitsu, and kenjutsu. Have you all taken any type of form of martial arts?
Yeah, I think taekwondo.
I don't know. So, what do you know?
Learn the fundamentals.
Okay. I like that. Okay. His martial prowess. A lot of people might know Musashi from his famous duel with Sasakagojo. This took place in 1612, and the beauty of this fight that took place was that Musashi purposely showed a blade. And the reason why he did that was to aggravate Sasakagojo, to get him off edge. And since he did that, well, ultimately, he did win. Now, he didn't win by any means, though. He won from a sword, a wooden sword, to be exact. And you have any questions about that?
Yeah, I have a question. So, did he like learn how to draw a sword by himself, or did someone teach him? Did he have a master or some sort?
Oh, yes. In his early age, his father taught him a lot about martial arts. But after a certain point in time, he decided to go off on his own. So most of his stuff he learned from his father.
Who was his first opponent?
His very first opponent, I want to say, was actually an older man. Yeah, he was 13 at the time. Went up against a grown man. So I can tell this kid was no regular kid. Lots of stuff. All right. So his philosophy teachings. Basically, to sum up, his philosophy was about revolving himself around the idea of being the void, the emptiness, which is why he wrote a book about it, The Book of Five Rings. It teaches a lot about the psychology of warfare, tactics, and also, well-being as well. Any questions about that?
Yeah, so like you mentioned the book, so can you go more into what emptiness and the void means?
For sure. Okay. He held that the only way to truly master anything was to transcend the ego and arrive at a condition of emptiness in which one's acts are effortlessly and unattached. He maintained that this mentality was essential to realizing one's greatest potential as a final person. That's the best way to put it down. His legacy. He was very impactful on the Japanese people, and surprisingly the rest of the world as well. Very good impact. A lot of people throughout the world have seen or read his book, The Book of Five Rings. Learned about the tactics, the art of war, martial arts, in general, just fundamentals. And also a very good impact among the world as well. Many iterations have drawn and have talked about him as well. Good questions.
So what was his cultural impact at the time?
His cultural impact, we talk about him a lot. Again, a lot of stories, a lot of books. Overall, just very big phenomenon. Even on his own gravesite that a lot of people like to visit as well. Okay, his conclusion. He lived to the ripe age of 61, which back then was extremely really well. He decided to go into carpentry, paint. He did a lot of stuff, and again, that's how he developed the book of Five Rings. It was all about him just teaching as much as he could about his life.